So welcome everybody to this session where I'm going to walk you through some movement, stretching, other techniques, some of which are supposed to be good for vagal tone. Couple of pointers, obviously use your judgment, do what you can do, don't push yourself beyond what you can do. If you've got any medical condition where you need to talk to a doctor and check with the doctor, then do that. Okay, before doing any of these exercises, don't want anyone doing any damage. Okay, you feel free to adapt what I share to what suits you. Skip anything that doesn't kind of feel like it resonates with you. Years ago, someone sent me a tape and it had a guided kind of stretching movement technique, and this person talked about chakras and stuff, which is not something I really know much about, but I just quite liked the technique. So that's going to be the third technique that I share. So feel free to join in, feel free just to watch, and then you can rewatch it and just do the bits that you like. All right, so let's make a start. What I'd like to do is you can either do this sitting down or even lying down and just do what you can do, or standing up. And we'll start by just kind of really gently shaking your body, really gently. Do whatever feels right for you. You can move from side to side, just as I say, do things within your limits. But we're just kind of wanting to warm the body up, just kind of get the blood flow. I've mentioned before that from a Chinese medicine perspective, we become ill when our blood circulation is inhibited, and that happens when we've got constriction, we've got tense muscles, etc. So just gently shaking, doing what you can do. Don't do anything beyond what you can't. I can see Yana, who's doing it, is doing some nice swinging. But if that works for you, do that. But you don't have to do it. Just keep it really gentle. But we just want some movement. We want some, to improve circulation. Okay, so that's the first thing you can do. Just spend a few minutes doing that. It's just kind of warming up the body. This room that I'm in is a little bit cold, and it's just nice to get the circulation going in a really gentle way. All right, so you can do that for as long as you like. I won't carry on doing it now, but you can do it for longer if you like. So just use your judgment. And the second thing, the technique I've shared before, is where you just gently tap your arm down the arm, and then you tap up the inside of the arm. Okay, and then you do the same on the other side, tapping your shoulder down your arm. And again, this is just getting the blood flow. Hello to those who've joined. If you can, just mute yourself just to reduce background noise. That will be really useful. And you can just gently tap your head, the neck, chest, belly, the back of your body, doing whatever works for you in terms of what you can manage. And then you're going to go down the outside of the legs. Actually, can't really see. Let me just change the angle a bit. So you're going down the outside of the leg. You might do one leg at a time, and then up the inside of the leg, and then do the other leg. Use one hand or both hands. Like I say, this is just getting the blood flowing. Okay, so let's tilt this back up a little now. Okay, so that's the kind of second exercise, and the third exercise is this exercise I got on the tape. So I'm just going to take you through it. Okay, again, do what you can do. Don't push yourself. So first of all, we're just going to take our arms up into a nice gentle stretch and bring them down. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that 3 times. If you can only manage one, that's completely fine. time. And one more time. So hi to the people who've just joined. If you can just mute yourself, that would be great. To reduce the background noise. Oh, that's the fourth time, but anyway. All right. So if you've just joined, if you can mute yourself, that will be useful. Just reduces the background noise. Okay, and now I'm going to bring the hands up to the top of the head. I like to breathe in. As you breathe out, just bring them to the top of your head. And you can do this with your eyes open if that feels good, or you can do that with your eyes closed if that feels okay, if you're studying your feet. I'm going to breathe in again. Just bring your hands down to the front of the head. And breathe in. Breathe out as you bring hands to the throat. Breathing in, breathing the hands down to your heart. Breathing in, turning the hands down and bringing them down to that kind of solar plexus area. Breathing in, breathing them, breathing down, bringing your hands to this kind of area and towards the base of your body, and then breathing in and bringing your hands to the side. And again, I'm going to do that one more time, but this time you can just make a sound, kind of doing a hum. Actually is one way of toning the vagus nerve. So breathe in, breathe out. You can just hum like this. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in each time and breathing out. And now, as you just have your hands by your side, the woman in the tape would say, I'm part of the earth. Bringing your hands out. I'm part of the water. Bringing hands up. I'm part of the air. I'm part of the fire. Again, breathing in and out. Now just bringing your hands to the heart. There go my notes. And now what we can do is just bring your arms out to the side. Remember, just do what's manageable. If it's not manageable, don't do it. Just have a rest right now. Now I'm going to turn my hands over, and as I bring my head down, so I'm just stretching the back of my neck. I'm going to breathe in. As I breathe out, I'm going to do that again. Do that 3 times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now just bringing hands down. Taking another breath. A few breaths. Just focusing on your breath, breathing in, breathing out. You might spend longer doing that. When you're ready, we're now just going to bring our hands up again. All the way up and then down again to the heart. Opening the hands out. And this time doing a gentle stretch to one side. I'm going to my left. Just gently stretching. Currently holding a stretch for about 30 seconds is supposed to be quite a good amount of time, but do it less if necessary. When you're ready, just come back up. If you need to rest your arms at this point, just do that. Just let yourself catch up. When you're ready, bring your arms back up and just go down the other side, do that stretch. Hold it for as long as feels comfortable. Then come up and bring your arms to your side. Arms down. Again, if you need to just have a pause, do that. Ready? Bring your arms back in front of you, back up to your heart. Now this time we're just going to do a stretch in this direction. Hold for as long as feels comfortable. It's only a second or 3 seconds or 5 seconds, that's fine. Slowly coming back. And if you need to pause at this point, just do that. Take a breath. Or 3, 5. Now, coming back the other way. Gives me an opportunity to check out the books on my bookshelf. Those books that I haven't read. Coming back. Bringing your arms down. And now, just going to drop my head forward. Slowly roll it. Round. All the way to the front. Bringing it up. Now dropping it and going back the other way. Again, doing this very gently. Sometimes people put their head quite far back. Never been a real fan of that. I'm not sure if it's good or bad, but it's just something I've not really done. And then you can put your hands on your hips in this kind of posture. And then bring your torso and head forward. And gently roll one way, all the way around, back up. And when you're ready, do the same in the opposite direction. Okay, I'm used to doing this when I do yoga, so I do it kind of 3 times. So you can do it once, you can do it a few times, do whatever feels right. And then we're going to bring our arms to the side, and we're going to turn in one direction. We're going to do this kind of windmill 3 times. And rest there if you need. Then we're going to do the same on the other side. And then once, twice, 3 times. Again, you might finish with just a gentle shake. And actually, when you're shaking, you can just make noise. Again, that's good for vagal tone. So, any noise you want, just getting energy moving, like there's just something nice about kind of expressing, making noise. Okay, so final little exercise I'm going to teach you, this number 4, is just this following exercise. Breathing in as you move your hands forward. Breathing out as you bring them back. Breathing in as you keep your hands up. Breathing out as you bring them down. Repeating that. We've just done that 3 times, and even doing it just 3 times can be relaxing. Do it more if you like. And if you can identify where I got that little exercise from, you get a brownie point. So I've shared 4 exercises. You can do them separately. Just recognize that, people talking a lot about vagal tone and exercises that are good for vagal tone. And it's great that we have a better understanding of how what we do can affect vagal tone and help get us into the parasympathetic state. But we used to just call that relaxation. And what I just suggest to you is there's lots of things you can do, lots of different exercises you can do that just are good for vagal tone. Anything that you find relaxing and isn't a drug or alcohol, things that either you can do yourself or, you know, via listening to, let's say, guided relaxation. These are forms of relaxation that are good for vagal tone. So if you've got any comments or questions, feel free to unmute yourself now or leave a comment in the chat. Otherwise, I'll say thanks for watching. Do share this video with others if you found it helpful. I will post it on my Facebook page and group and on YouTube. So thanks everybody for joining me. Wishing you great health